to the following presentation of the National Football League.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team establishing themselves among the league elite at 7-1 here through the first couple of months of the season. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and this is going to be a Steelers first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
44-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play, and the Steeler first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. John Franklin Myers. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Throwing now is Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Herbert. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. That's the former Steeler, Bud Dupree, getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
third and a long way to go.
It's third down.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. John Franklin Myers. He works his way in, and that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. Here's Corliss Waitman now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's taken down up past the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. In trouble, and down he goes. But Dupree, what a start for him. A 2nd sack now here in this opening quarter of play.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the 1st quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the 2nd?
DJ Reader brought him down.
3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And out. 4th down.
Oh! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 48-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run here with Hampton. He'll take this down to the 47. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Another Chargers.
Pistol here for Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
He'll try to run with Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's...
And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. On play action now, Herbert looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Chargers first
Now
down.
it's Herbert. Catch made there by Allen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
attempted. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Herbert to the air again, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one.
Incomplete.
And that'll set up 4th down.
Joey Porter Jr.
Here's J.K. Scott now,
J.K. Scott
as he's on to punt for the Chargers. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 30.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. DJ Chark, touchdown Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A run, this is Hampton. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic 1st down. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback. See
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
That first and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
Nice run here on 2nd down, inside the 5, with more options now available for 3rd and goal. 2 minutes to go here, till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 3rd and goal. Throwing, Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Chargers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th.
Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st down.
Now Herbert again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Herbert to the air again. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 33. And the Chargers first down.
Throwing again, Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ladd McConkey. 4 yards on the pickup.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert.
At the 25-yard line.
This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal
A
line.
gain of 24 yards. That's another Chargers.
One final throw before the break. That one, taken in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's Jaden Daniels. He's going to look deep and find his receiver. 30-yard touchdown. The Commanders had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's Puka Nacua. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the rookie from Va-Tech, Bashal Tutin. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Jags move to 7-2 as they get the win here. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Hampton.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Alex Highsmith. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
First down.
To throw, it's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Coming free is Conklin, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's going to be caught, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Here's first and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 33, here's second and 2. They'll stick with him again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Second and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on third down.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
To number 8, Omarion Hampton. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
A first down throw from Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
A 53-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 24-21 lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
37-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
14 yards.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He's brought down by Jabril
From the
Peppers.
22 now, here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Third and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
It's now
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the fourth.
37-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Steelers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Throwing, Rodgers, and this ball's going to be incomplete. We'll try again here, second and 10.
Leads to second and 10.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards.
With that much time, you just can't ask your secondary to hold up. The defensive front has to do a better job. First, keep the quarterback in the pocket. Don't let him extend the play outside of it. And then secondly, you got to get that ball out of his hand, because when you let him hold it for that long, big plays are going to come.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Rodgers. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Oh no, this goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And that ball is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Now Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 17.
Throwing, Herbert. On the out, connected with Allen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Nowhere to go. He is
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. John Franklin Myers. He is having one heck of a night. His 3rd sack of the game. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Broderick Jones, the former 1st-round pick, guilty that time. From the gun, Rodgers.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
On the pickup.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Chargers 22-yard line.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Complete to number 31.
14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off?
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Steelers 31, Chargers 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At the 37-yard
To throw is Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
Herbert now on first down. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And 1 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Throwing again, Herbert. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Herbert to the air again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got it inside the 5. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Cameron Dicker.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From 29, here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, Hampton. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
And 7 at the 42-yard line.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard
The Steelers
line.
offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. This drive will start on the ground. Accelerating toward midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from SoFi.